It was August 27th of 1883. It was a normal day in two beautiful islands of Indonesia, named Java and Sumatra. People were busy with their regular life. Between these two beautiful islands, there existed a volcanic island called Krakatoa, also named Krakatau. At around 10:02 in the morning, mankind witnessed something that it had not witnessed before. A volcanic eruption. It was not a normal eruption. It produced the loudest sound ever recorded on the Earth. The sound was estimated to be of 310 decibels. It killed 36,000 people over hundreds of miles. To provide the context on the sound level of 310 decibels, sounds below 70 decibels are safe, but anything higher is harmful. Long exposure to sound above level 70 can be threatening for humans. Average office noise is around 70 decibels. Lawnmowers and hand dryers make 90 decibels. Music concert sound can reach 110 decibels. Jet engines can make 130 decibels. And a shotgun can make 140 decibels sound. Sound is a type of energy which produced when an object vibrates. An object vibration causes movement in surrounding air molecules. These molecules can cause vibrations in their neighboring molecules. When the sound waves travel to our eardrum, it also starts vibrating. But if the sound is too loud, the eardrum can vibrate so extremely that it can rupture. Sounds above 150 decibels have the potential of causing life-threatening issues. Anything above 160 decibels can rupture the eardrums. Sounds between 170 and 200 decibels are so dangerous that they can cause the internal organs, like lungs, to rupture or explode. Sounds above 240 decibels can explode the human heads. Now you can think of what a sound level of 310 decibels would have done to the people living in surrounding areas. The decibel level was 172 decibels, even 100 miles from the volcanoes. The explosion was so ferocious that 2/3 of the entire island collapsed. It triggered tsunami waves across the Indian Ocean. The waves were 151 feet high, and rocked ships even in South Africa. A steamer was carried by the waves, almost 2 miles inland inside Sumatra. There was chaos all around. People were fleeing uphill, climbing palm trees, and were doing everything to try to escape the large tsunami waves. There were reports from some areas about complete darkness, like midnight in the morning, stones falling from sky erupted by volcanoes, rivers overflowed, cities washed away. It was a horrific scene. The eruption released 20 million tons of sulfur into the atmosphere. There were enormous black clouds of ash many miles above the ground. The air was so thick with the ashes that it was difficult to breathe. There was strong odor of sulfur, fearsome noise from the volcano, and it looked like that the final day on the earth had come. The sounds like roars of heavy guns were heard around 3,000 miles away on Rodriguez Island in the Indian Ocean. This is like a sound generated in San Francisco can be heard in New York. People in Alice Springs, Australia, 2,200 miles away heard sounds like shots from a rifle. The barographs picked up the sound even in London, 7,000 miles away. There is an astonishing story about a person drowning in the huge water wave. He saw a crocodile in the water and leapt on its back to save himself. The trip went on for around 2 miles before he got off safely in the rainforest. There was a British ship called Norham Castle around 50 miles away from the island, and its captain later informed that the explosions ruptured eardrums of over half his crew. For the next few years, many regions on the planet witnessed the after effects of the incident. The eruption released aerosols reduced the temperature of the globe. The vivid red sunsets were witnessed around the globe for a long time. Few believe that the force of the blast was 10,000 times more powerful than that of the atom bomb dropped on Hiroshima in the Second World War. The shock waves generated by the explosion traveled all the way around the globe at least 4 times. Thankfully, no sound louder than that has been heard till date, because if that happens, it will be catastrophic for mankind. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more such wonderful videos.